Elephants, giant, gentle, and deeply mysterious. But behind their size lies something far more fascinating: intelligence, emotion, and a hidden way of life that will leave you speechless. Let's step into their world and prepare to see elephants like never before. At the heart of every elephant herd is the matriarch, the oldest, wisest female and the brain behind the family's survival. She doesn't just lead, she remembers water sources from decades ago, paths safely traveled through storms and droughts, places where danger once struck and should be avoided. This memory isn't instinct, it's experience, a lived knowledge passed from one generation to the next. In her footsteps, the herd walks with trust and with purpose. Elephants live in families built on care and connection. When a calf is born, the herd becomes a circle of protection. Mothers, sisters, aunts, they all play a part. And baby elephants, they grow up surrounded by guidance, affection, and rules. They learn who to follow, when to play, and how to stay safe. A gentle nudge, a rumble, a guiding trunk. It's not just parenting, it's a social system built on emotion and trust. These aren't just herds, they're lifelong bonds. You might not hear it, but elephants are always talking. They use infrasound, low-frequency rumbles that travel for kilometers through the air and through the ground. Other elephants feel these vibrations with their feet. That's right, their feet. Special pads allow them to sense distant signals. Imagine sending a message through the earth and having it received by someone far away. That's the quiet magic of elephant communication. They don't need to shout. The ground carries their voice. Their trunk is one of nature's greatest inventions. Part arm, part nose, part tool. Inside it, over 40,000 muscles. That's more than in your entire body. It can pluck a flower without crushing a petal, or tear down a tree with astonishing force. They use it to greet, drink, bathe, feed, defend, and sometimes just to play. Power and precision all in one flexible, expressive limb. A baby elephant's life is full of trial and error. They stumble, fall, and chase birds just because they can. They're clumsy, curious, and incredibly protected. Every step is watched, every mistake gently corrected. Playtime, it's more than fun, it's preparation. Young elephants learn balance, coordination, and social cues through rough-and-tumble games. Even a tantrum becomes a learning moment. It's how wild children become wise adults. We're about halfway through before we move on to the next part. If you're enjoying this, quick shout out to hit that subscribe button. Okay, let's get back to it. Elephants don't just survive. They feel, they recognize joy, celebrate reunions, mourn the fallen. Yes, mourn. They've been seen touching the bones of lost relatives, returning to the same spot year after year. When one is distressed, others offer comfort. Trunks wrapped gently, soft rumbles exchanged, like a hand on your shoulder in a moment of grief. This isn't instinct, this is empathy. And they can even recognize their own reflection in water, a clear sign they passed the mirror test. A sign of self-awareness shared by only a few species. They solve problems. They use tools, sticks, branches, even rocks, to get what they need, and they work together. Elephants have been seen shaking trees to make fruits fall, a clever way to get food using their environment. They cover themselves with dust to shield their skin from the scorching sun, nature's built-in sunscreen. Each year, elephants travel hundreds of kilometers, not by GPS, not by stars, but by memory. The matriarch leads her family along paths walked by ancestors, through dry valleys, across hidden streams, toward life-giving water. If one path is blocked, she knows another, because she remembers. This is ancestral knowledge, migration as living history. There's not just one kind of elephant. African bush elephants are the largest. Forest elephants, smaller and secretive, dwell in dense rainforests. Asian elephants have smaller ears, straighter backs, and live closer to humans. 3 species, different habitats, same remarkable intelligence and emotional depth. But their world is changing. Habitat loss, poaching, and human conflict are real threats, yet hope remains. Sanctuaries protect orphaned calves. Conservation teams track herds, fight illegal ivory trade, and restore lost landscapes. And people like you, simply learning, sharing, and caring, make a difference. Even a small shift in awareness can ripple outward, like an elephant's call. What surprised you most about elephants today? Their memory, their emotion, their incredible social lives? Let us know in the comments. And if you're fascinated by the secret lives of wild animals, hit that subscribe button, because we're just getting started. More wildlife wonders are coming soon.